Mikey on the track.
Yeah. Hundreds on me start, I'ma run it off.
What's up guys, Axel here, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me yet, my name is Axel Johnson. I've been online since 2018 and I help people start their online business. So the topic of the video today is going to be how to start an online business in 2020. Let's jump right in. The reason why I want to do this video today is because I see a lot of people struggling when it comes to starting their online business. They don't know which steps they should take, where they should go. So I put up this small PDF for you guys to understand which step you should take and what different steps, what is the process of starting your online business in 2020. Let's get into it. So the first step is going to be to decide what business you want to start, what type of business you want to start. Maybe you already know what business you already want to start, you already think about it and have the perfect idea, and that's good. That in that case, just jump in the second step straight up. Otherwise, if you don't know yet, what I will suggest you is to take the time, sit down and think about which business model it's good for you. So you need to know that online there is plenty of opportunities. There is a lot of online businesses, different online business. So you can have e-commerce stores. So you can use drop shipping. Is in e-commerce, is another business model in e-commerce. So you can decide, you can use Amazon, you can be affiliate with Amazon or other private network. You can use a social media agency. Okay, you can build a coaching agency or consulting agency. Listen, in 2020, a lot of opportunity are available for you. So all you need to understand is that you better start. Okay, even if you're not clear about what you want to start, if you're not sure, you're not really sure about what you want to do, the best way to start is to get started without even waiting for having the right idea. Okay, so think about what you want to do and start anyway. Later on, you can decide if this business model suits you or not, and then you can change, but you will be already in the process of building your business. Okay, so let's go to step number 2, which is create a business plan. So why you need to create a business plan? A lot of people skip this step because they think that is not really important, but having a business plan will help you have a lot of more clarity in your vision, in where you want to be your business to go. And this is very, very important, guys. I used to launch many ventures without even thinking about what should be my business plans. The different questions you need to ask yourself when you are doing a business plan. And in the last couple months, I realized how important it was to have a clear business plan. So the idea behind that is that you guys have more clarity. Okay, so the idea behind that is that you guys have more precision, have a detailed plan about what your business should target, what's the purpose of your business, and a lot of other questions. So you can find a lot of templates online. Okay, you can find different free templates online that you can grab on going on Google, and or otherwise you can grab I link in the description an example of the business plan I use for affiliate marketers. So, but it can be adapted to any other business. Okay, so grab the link in the description. You're gonna have this example of a business plan. All you need to do is fill it in with your information, and keep in mind, the more detail you got with this business plan, the more precise and the more clear your vision is going to be about your business. Okay, the more simple for you is going to be to interact with your customer, because you're going to know exactly who they are. Okay, so keep this business plan very short. Don't need to make it like a 10-page or anything. So you keep it short and sweet, and something that you can go back to if you need to. So the next step is going to be your market research. So the market research is when you go out there and try to find potential customers, potential prospect, people who can be interested in your products, and you start to engage with them and to start to, in order to validate the idea of your product or your service or the idea of your business. Okay, so the reason why you need to do that is because let's imagine that you start doing, you don't do that. Let's say that you don't do it and you start building your product before even finding your customer. It may happen that nobody wants your product. Okay, your product is not good enough or does not solve the problem that your customer is looking to solve. So it's better to start engaging with your customer and finding out what their problem is, what their problem are, and you can that way adapt your product and create a product that can easily solve their problem. Okay, so and it also helps you be for the next steps be more confident about your product. Okay, and about when you're going through the actual launching of your business, you're going to be way more confident because you know that there is a demand for it. So keep in mind that the market research is very important. Okay, next step number 4 is to develop your product. So that's when you're going to start doing the different prototype of your product, and it depends. It will all depend of what type of product do you have. If you have a physical product, so you may need some design or some prototype, and at the end do the final product, create the final product, and also produce this product in masses. Okay, in order to distribute it. If you on the other hand use a digital product like an online course, so you may need to plan your course before. Okay, that's a step that you need to keep in mind when you're going to develop your product. So the next step is going to be to create your website. In these steps, you don't have to go too crazy about it to complicate your life too hard. Okay, you can use platform like Squarespace, Wix, Weebly. This kind of platform will allow you to build a website in a really fast manner and really simple way. Or you can use WordPress, which will ask you more time to understand the software. Okay, so you have 2 ways to go. Of course, this platform have a paid option, but you can start with this platform for free. WordPress here is totally free. So feel free to check out this platform and choose the one that suits you best. Okay, let's go to step number 6. Step number 6 is going to be to actually start marketing your products. Okay, so in these steps, your goal is to get out there. Okay, so to put your face out there, to let your customers know that your product is existing, because if you don't let them know that your product is existing, they will not be able to learn about it, as they will not be able to buy it. Okay, so the point of this step is to use strategies, marketing strategies. So you can use free strategies like content marketing, you can use video marketing, articles, or networking. If you have no budget for your marketing, you can start with free. There is free way that you can use to market your product. Also, if you have a budget, on the other hand, you can use paid advertising to market your product, or you can simply outsource the marketing if you don't want to do this task. Okay, that's a place that you can find, place like Fiverr or Upwork that can help you do that, and you can find freelance online to help you market your product. Okay, so step number 7 is going to be where you actually start to serve your customer. Okay, so it's going to be when you start running your business and so that's when you need to take contact with your customer and be there with them, for them, week after week, and to deliver your product or your services. In this step, there is different operation that can be included, like the shipping, answering questions, fixing tech issue, from your products, everything like this. Okay, so this step is very important because that's exactly when you start building this trust with your customer and building this relationship with your customer. So that's very important. Keep that in mind. Focus on the customer service. Try to also, if you can, as much as you can, personalize your service or your product. Okay, that's a trend very important in 2020. Let's go to the last step, which is grow your team to scale your business. That's exactly when you start to hiring people, because you're gonna start to have success and to have more customers. So you will need more help to help you fulfill these orders on or do more services, for example. So that's when you're gonna start hiring people in different. You can hire people in different area. So for the administrative parts of your business, like accountability or things like that, or you can hire a service specialist that is specialized in what you're selling and that help you perform to deliver your product, okay, or your services. You can also hire people to take care of your customer support or even your marketing task. Okay, so keep in mind that all these steps are steps that I would suggest you not to skip, because that's when people lose clarity and start making mistakes. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and feel free to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you like, and hit the notification bell to be aware of the next video. Okay, talk to you soon, guys, and take care.